Good morning, students. Welcome once again to online video lectures. This video lecture will be standard 7th and English medium. So, all the students of standard 7th English medium, you might be very happy to know that from 18th of this month, your school may start. Regarding this, you will get a notification on your school app. So, stay connected on the school's app for type any type of announcements. Okay. So all those things related to the reopening of the schools and related to any examination timings and other things, you should visit your school's app. All the details have been provided to you in the school's app, and you can visit the app and get all the necessary information. Still, if you find any difficulty, I am always there to help you. I'll again remind you my number. You can make a call and you can talk to me anytime and you can clarify your doubts. So this is my number. You can copy it in your phone or anywhere. You can write it down, and then you can call me and take the necessary informations regarding examinations. The syllabus already it has been informed to you, and I hope today you have written nice examination. You will score very good, and let us continue the studies. We have started unit number 5. First activity was over, which was regarding food funda. It was a poem. We enjoyed a lot after reading that poem. Unit number 2 is for story. The story is between Lord Shiva, his advice on good health. We know Hindu mythology is famous for Lord Shiva, Lord Vishnu, and Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma is the creator of the earth or the universe. Lord Vishnu is savior, and Lord Shiva is known as the destroyer. He is one of the most powerful god of Hindu mythology. So there is a story in this activity number 2. What are the advices of Lord Shiva on good health to the people who live on the earth? So let us start. According to ancient folklore, folklore means it's a story which is prevalent or which is very famous in some community of a people, means it's a type of folk story. As we have folk dance, folk song, in the same way we have folklore. It is a story. For the people on earth, they were embroiled in a controversy about how much they should eat and how often they should bath. So they didn't know what to eat, how much to eat, how many times to eat, and when should they take bath, so that they can lead long and healthy lives. Okay, so that was the thing. They decided to pray to Lord Shiva for guidance. At last, when they were not knowing any type of answer, they decided to pray Lord Shiva and take his guidance, so that they can know how much they should eat and how much they should pray. So Lord Shiva was busy in meeting with Brahma and Vishnu. With Brahma and Vishnu, he was conducting a meeting regarding some important things, and we don't know for what purpose they were united and what meeting they were going to talk about. So what he did, he sent his bull, his name is Nandi, to tell people to pray 3 times a day and eat once a day. So Lord Shiva ordered Nandi to visit to earth and inform his message that they should eat 3 times a day and they should eat only once and they should pray 3 times. Means for prayer there should be 3 times a day, and for eating purpose they should only eat once a day. So what happened? On his way, Nandi came across a pasture of green grass and stopped there. Pasture of green grass means he came across a place which was full of green grasses, and green grass, juicy grasses is very fond for the animals. So Nandi was a bull and he liked this green grass. He stopped there. He had a good meal of healthy, delicious grass, and then he continued his journey to earth. So what he did, he had a good meal, means he ate up to his stomach. It was very delicious, and then he continued his journey to earth. So after walking for some more time, he came across some leafy bushes. Leafy bushes means it's a small plant which has lots of leaves. So it is a favorite dish for animals. He again stopped there and snack on the leaves. Snack means he had some little bit bites of leaves, like we take snacks whenever we feel hungry after eating also. Like in the evenings we take snack, we take breakfast, and In the same way, little bit eating after a short interval is known as snacking. Then he started his long walk again. A few hours of walking brought him means he was able to reach earth. Now let us see what happens next, and let us turn the page, and then we can come to the second page, and we can say that he reached to an orchard and he was tempted to sample some of the delicious fruit growing there. So here Bull Nandi reached to an orchard. Orchard is a place where we can find fruits which are very delicious, and he was tempted means his mouth began watering, and he started to have those delicious fruit growing over there. So what happened next? As soon as his stomach was full, he started off. He walked for hours and he was getting thirsty and dirty when he saw a river in the distance. So after walking for some times, he came across a river, and when he saw himself, he found that he was dirty also and he was getting thirsty. So Nandi was very happy to see the clean flowing water. First he drank some water and then waded into the river to have a bath. Waded means to get inside the river, means to cut the water and go inside. That is known as waded. After spending a couple of hours in the water, he resumed his journey to earth. You might be knowing, dear students, that animals like much to stay in water. They feel very cool. So in the same way, Nandi also went inside after drinking water. He spent some time, like couple of hours, means nearly 2 or more hours, and after that he resumed his journey to earth. By that time he reached earth. So after reaching earth, he had made so many stops. So he stopped at many places. Okay, we know that he stopped for eating bushes, we know that he stopped for eating grasses, then he stopped for drinking water, and also at the orchard to eat fruits. He had done so many stops. So what happened? He was confused about Lord Shiva's message. Now the message which was given by Lord Shiva was getting him confused. He didn't know how to tell the message. He was not knowing the exact word. So he got confused. Now let us see what he says to the people on the earth. So he told people to eat 3 times a day and pray only once, instead of advising of praying 3 times a day and eating only once. So here we can say that the message was given in a wrong way. Lord Shiva has informed Bull, his name is Nandi, to inform the people living on the earth to eat only once and pray 3 times, but he gave a totally opposite message. He said that eat 3 times and pray only once. Since then, people have been eating more than they need to. So we will be knowing that people nowadays eat more than enough. They eat up to their fullest, and lot of diseases also are seen in the human beings, and after that we find that people suffer. And after 1,000 years later, the dietitians are the people who decide what to eat and how much to eat. They will decide your nutrition values depending upon your health, depending upon your age, depending upon your height, depending upon your weight. They will decide how much to eat, what to eat, at what time to eat. So they are known as dietitians, who will make the plan of your diet. So they have decided to believe in Nandi's mistake. You know that Nandi had made the mistake. He gave wrong message to the people living on the earth. In the same way, these dietitians also have made the same mistake again. They are following the same message, and they are advising people to eat 4 to 5 times a day in small quantities. Small quantities means they will tell us to eat little bit at after small intervals. So after 1 or 2 hours, they advise us to eat a little bit. Then after again 1 or 2 hours, we must eat little bit. So here, after seeing the story, we came to know that there is a bull, his name is Nandi. He was given a work by Lord Shiva to inform the people living on the earth that they should eat only 1 time a day and they should pray 3 times a day. But on his way, he stopped at many places for eating, bathing, enjoying the fruit, the delicious grasses, and for some time he took also to rest in the water. So at last, when he reached the long journey, after completing the long journey and he reached to earth, we saw that Nandi had made a mistake. He gave the people living on the earth a wrong message of eating 3 times and praying only once. In the same way, the dietitians also are believing the same thing which was done by Nandi. The same mistake they are again doing in a elaborated way. They advise people to eat 4 to 5 times a day, but in small quantities. Now the next thing is point number 1, 2, and 3. We see that we have to pretend that you are a teacher and you are going to conduct a test on this story. So prepare 3 discussing questions based on this story. So this is a classroom activity, and I believe that we will be meeting in the class very soon. So we will do this activity in the class, and find information on fasting month in different religions and its importance. That will be the homework for you. Like in Hindu mythology, we have a fasting week of 9 days during Navratri season, and for the Muslims we have fasting month in Ramzan. So you have to collect information regarding that, and you have to write it in your notebook, and you have to show it in the class. And the third thing, to form group and write a drama script based on the story and then enact it. That will be done in the class. Again, it is a class activity. We'll be doing it in the class. So dear students, the information to you is to read the story, understand it more better way, find the hard words, write the meanings, and the point which is given in question number 2, means the statement number 2, you have to write about the fasting month of peoples who have followed different religions, and make a small article. You can write it in your notebook and you can present it in the class. So that's all for today. Dear student, I hope you have understood the story very well, and if you still find any difficulty, you can comment in the comment section and I'll clarify your doubts. Thank you for now.